A shirt at a department store basically almost killed my self esteem and also became one of my staple jokes in my set. My name's Ryan Perry. I'm a comic here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, and I just wanted to give you a story background on one of my favorite jokes that actually gets one of the most laughs. And also stay to the end, and I will kind of reveal a tactic I use to try to write longer material. So basically, this joke starts off with me needing a button down ish shirt for a gig and going to a department store. And I went to pick up a shirt and I looked at the tag, and I've never really had a lot of money. So I basically looked at this tag and thought, looking for small, medium, large, some kind of indicator of shirt size. What I saw instead was the word slim fit. And I was completely lost. I didn't know what slim fit meant. I didn't have much more to go on. I didn't find the other size tag until later. And so it looked nice, and I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab it since it's on sale, and we'll figure it out. And so I grabbed it and took it home, and I tried it on, and I am not slim enough to wear slim fit, is basically what I discovered. And so I'm laughing at myself trying to stretch this shirt over my shoulders and around me to button it like a tent. And I just started laughing like, what does slim fit really mean? It means the chances of this shirt actually fitting me. And so I kept laughing trying to put this shirt on, and I just laughed at that idea of slim being a slim chance that this shirt would fit me. And so that's how the joke started. And then after I did that for a couple of times, my OCD kicked in and was like, well, you also need to conclude other sizes in there. Like if S is slim fit, what would the letter M for medium be in your size rankings? So I just came up with maybe. And and it's evolved some, but so it became maybe. Then for large, I was like last chance. The last the last chance you'll have to leave here with some dignity. And then the size that probably would have fit me, which was XL, which basically stood for extremely likely. And so that all became like a funny bit. But as you saw in my previous videos, I also have a bit about buying a shirt at Walmart. And so what I do for trying to stretch material is, instead of talking about one subject for a really long time, what I usually do is I have two bits that may or may not be working. And what I do is I will take those working, once they're working, I will take those bits and I will push them together and add them to one bit. Like I will just make them one bit. So Walmart, I had to buy a shirt at Walmart. Faded Glory now stretches from Faded Glory, and the sizes are different. Like I had an S in the tag. My whole life means small. And so then now that joke, instead of just being like a 1 minute, one hitting joke, that's now a 2 minute long banger of a joke. And it's even grown more since then. And I'll tell you the stories of those. I will try to include some B reel and just try to and have fun with this and try to maybe make some stories out of my jokes. But that's how I build my set. Like, I don't try to just keep talking about it. Like, I will find another funny thing, and if it gets a really good laugh, then I will then expand on it, and then I'll stick it together. And then I can also pull it apart. Like, if I feel like a time crunch and I can't get to the end of that joke, there's so many good places to jump off that I can just jump off at any time. So that's my secret to building longer sets is I don't really try and make this whole tapestry of a joke that just kind of takes you on twists and turns. I work with Chris Porter trying to do that once, and he told me just tell the joke, man. It doesn't have to make sense. And he's right. They're not expecting you to. They're not going to call you out on any kind of inconsistencies for the most part. They're just looking to laugh. And so that's something that I've learned to do, and it's helped me immensely. Like, all my jokes are fairly long, but they have so many great tags. Because every tag is its own separate joke. And so I hope that helps you guys if you're an aspiring comedian. If you're just a fan, it kind of gives you a window into how I make my jokes. I may have some more of these stories. Like I said, I'm gonna play with some B-reel footage, and I hope to hear you. Hope you stick around and just enjoy the shows. Enjoy the videos. I don't know why I said shows, but enjoy the videos. I'll be doing shows all month long here in the Dallas Fort Worth area and in Tucson, Arizona. And then in August I'll be out in smaller towns in Texas like Weatherford and Terrell. But thanks for watching. Keep subscribe if you want to continue hearing more stories like this, and also watching if see if I can make 11 jokes work in the month of July. But that's all for now.